Charles Oliveira, the unofficial champion, is currently on a crazy run, finishing Michael Chandler, Dustin Poirier and Justin Gaethje in back-to-back fights. Islam Makhachev, often described as the second Khabib, is also finishing his opponents en masse. While his opponents haven't been as good as Oliveira's opponents, he still was performing in incredible fashion. After two of the arguably best fighters in the lightweight division got a combined win streak of 21, one of them will have to end their win streak on October 22nd, while the other one will be seen as the best lightweight on planet Earth, capturing UFC gold. It can't get any bigger than that. This is the highest level of mixed martial arts, and when these two enter the octagon in less than a month, it is safe to say that we will see one of the best fights of 2022. While the betting odds are almost equal, they still tend to go in favor of Islam Makhachev. But why is that? Islam Makhachev was often described as the better version of Khabib Nurmagomedov, who is arguably the greatest mixed martial artist of all time, as he never lost a single fight in his entire career. But is it true that Makhachev is even better than Khabib? At least in the stand-up, most people will disagree. That's why Makhachev probably won't knock Oliveira out. While on the other side, there definitely is a chance of Makhachev getting knocked out by Charles Oliveira, since he was able to knock out Michael Chandler and drop Justin Gaethje badly. If this is going to be a stand-up fight, the tendency would go immediately to Oliveira by TKO. Realistically, Makhachev most likely won't take this as a stand-up fight. He will do what he does best, wrestling his opponents and make them tired. That's arguably his only way to victory. But since he's so good at it, that's a real possibility. The biggest question regarding this fight seems to be, is Oliveira's BJJ better than Makhachev's wrestling? This is hard to answer, because both of them haven't faced a similar opponent in their previous careers. The only comparison we could possibly make is the Chandler-Oliveira fight, where Chandler was dominating the first round, but wasn't able to finish Oliveira because of his dangerous guard. That's a big weapon of Charles Oliveira. You have to be really cautious about entering his guard, something Makhachev is doing constantly. There's one fight happened earlier this year when a tremendous wrestler fought a great BJJ fighter, Khamzat Chimaev vs Gilbert Burns. This fight stylistically is really similar, and since Chimaev wasn't wrestling at all, just because he didn't want to take the risk of getting submitted, we can take the assumption that Makhachev won't be as comfortably as he usually is as well. Chimaev trusted his stand-up and got the W this way, something Makhachev can't do. Is Makhachev an even better grappler than Chimaev? No, I don't think so. Is Burns an even better grappler than Oliveira? I don't think so. Look what Chimaev was doing to his previous opponents. It wasn't less dominant than what Makhachev did to his previous opponents. You can't even say this about Burns, because Oliveira is even more dangerous on the ground than Burns is. Looking at this very similar fight, it seems obvious that Makhachev won't go through Oliveira like he is used to do it with his other opponents, just like Chimaev wasn't able to walk through Burns. On the other side, Oliveira won't go through Makhachev as well. It will be a competitive fight, but since I don't think Makhachev has the ability to stand with Oliveira, nor is he safe grappling with him, I think Oliveira once again will be too much for his opponent, getting the submission or the TKO in the later rounds. Charles Oliveira most likely won't get finished, especially right now, as he has gained tremendous momentum, uncomparable with older fights like the submission loss to Anthony Pettis. He now is really hard to kill. He was hurt numerous times in his last fights, but he always could rely on his strong guard. The path to victory for Makhachev is just to wear Oliveira down, make him tired and control him for 25 minutes straight, using ground and pound and eventually trying to set up a submission. And I don't think he will have problems to take Oliveira down. I just think it's really dangerous down there with Charles Oliveira. Do you guys also think that Charles Oliveira will finish Islam Makhachev? Or do you think Makhachev will out-wrestle Oliveira and possibly finish him? I'm really curious about your takes on the fight. Let me know in the comments and like the video if you enjoyed watching it. Also subscribe to our channel to support us and to make sure you don't miss another video. See you in the next video. Knockmission.